It's an honor, honestly, growing up, coming through the ranks, following every different series of motorsport. Porsche is omnipresent, right, in all categories, and not only present, but also winning. So a lot of good memories are associated to the cars that are usually standing in this garage. Not only these ones at the very moment, but it's highly likely that, all the cars that have come through this garage have won some very big races around the world. So anytime we get to come in here, you get goosebumps, and, it's always a pleasure. In motorsports and sports in general, you're always chasing perfection, right? And I think it's basically nearly impossible to be 100% perfect, but we're getting closer and closer and closer to the absolute perfection. So us as racing drivers, I think we are more and more focused on really the last detail in driving, in feedback that we give to our engineers in order to make the car handle how we need it, to be able to extract even more performance. And when maybe 20 years ago you were talking half a second or 3/4 tenths, now we're talking hundreds. I think what makes this technological concept of the electric drivetrain so exciting is that you don't only play with this mechanical setup of the car. You're not only changing roll bars, rake, cambers, etc., but you have a huge impact on how the car handles on track via software functions. So there we're mainly talking about braking at the moment. In the future we'll be able to tune diff settings and stuff live on track. So as a driver, you can really influence how the car handles on track, and you need a lot of spare brain capacity in order to be able to first understand what is the car doing, why is it doing that, and what can I change to make it better. So I think these are the exciting challenges of Formula E. So obviously these cars, they are gathering a huge amount of data for the engineers to look at, for us drivers to look at. I think it's also important that as a driver you understand how to extract the information out of that data for you personally in order to improve your driving, understand what the car needs in order to suit your driving. But I think it's about finding the right balance between basing your decisions on the data you see black on white on the computers and on what you feel behind the wheel. Because theoretical performance is one thing, right? But there's still a human behind the steering wheel and the seat that has to be able to translate that theoretical performance on the track. And that's one of the big challenges of modern motorsport, because simulation will tell you that that's the way to go, but maybe for you need to slightly drift left or right in order to be able to fully use the potential of the car. I think, it shows that part of the DNA of the brand is really coming from motorsport, right? It's the brand, the cars, the product is born on the track, proven on the track, and then being brought to the customer, basically. And I think it's a beautiful phrase, and as a driver, representing Porsche Motorsport on track and contributing a little bit to the product that everybody gets to experience out on the roads is a real honor. I would take it as far as even detaching it from, the slogan and Porsche. I think it really stands for the passion for motorsport and the meaning this sport has for all of us. And every time I come into the garage at the Formula E race, I really feel like we are living that. And it's not just because it's written on all the panels. It's also because whenever you talk to our mechanics, to the engineers, you feel like that's their passion, right? They're here because they want to be here. It's not a job for them. They live for motorsport, and to be able to do that whilst wearing, the Porsche badge on your chest is pretty special.